people don't have the confidence to show their faces. Isn't it interesting? Weirdly, they cover their faces. Maybe they're not so sure of their views. Maybe they're not so proud of them. Maybe they know that mummy wouldn't be so proud of them.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are good, guys. Today we're going to be reacting to anti-Israel protest takes a dark turn, featuring Douglas Murray on Sky News. Guys, let's get right down to this.
We now have people marching in America and elsewhere in the West calling on Hezbollah to murder Zionists. And there's, it's just disturbing footage. Let's have a quick look. And I also want to get your reaction, Douglas, to what we've seen unfold after the rescue of those 4 hostages. So much criticism of Israel's tactics and the alleged collateral damage from the rescue mission. Was there another way for Israel to rescue its people? Should they have issued a warning, as the BBC suggested, before launching the mission?
It's amazing. First of all, on the Hezbollah people, just notice again, like the KKK, these people don't have the confidence to show their faces. Isn't it interesting that they're calling for support for a genocidal terrorist organization, but weirdly they cover their faces? Maybe they're not so sure of their views. Maybe they're not so proud of them. Maybe they know that mummy wouldn't be so proud of them. Who knows? As for the sort of the raid this week, much of the media reported it as the release of 4 Israeli hostages. They weren't brave Israelis who are superbly trained went in and freed and rescued these poor 3 men and 1 woman. And the reporting on this has been absolutely despicable. You mentioned the BBC journalist who asked an Israeli official why they didn't give an advance warning of the raid in Gaza. I don't know, that's like asking somebody why they didn't go up to somebody and say, "I'm so sorry, I can't come to your surprise birthday party." I mean, the whole point of a raid like this is that it's a surprise, and the reason is that if you'd have given advance warning to Hamas in Gaza, then the hostages would most likely have been killed or spirited away to a tunnel that Hamas has built at all of our expense in the West. I mean, I'm stunned, as I've said to you before, Rita, the simple lack of empathy with the situation that the Israelis are in. They have more than 100 hostages still held by Hamas and Islamic Jihad and terror groups and journalists and others, so-called journalists in Gaza. They want to get the hostages home. If Hamas wanted to end the war, it could end it tomorrow by handing over the hostages. Israel found the opportunity to get 4 of the hostages out. They were being harbored in civilian homes, in a civilian area. And there is a war going on there. And, you know, the people who say, there was collateral damage, there were people killed, innocent people killed. I wouldn't believe the Hamas figures, by the way, and those are the ones that most of the media have run with as ever. But even if any innocent civilians were killed, obviously that's sad. But, you know, the problem is that it's almost like there's a moral lesson in this. Don't kidnap people and hold them in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good lesson. That would reduce your chances of being involved in something like this. Before you go, I'm interested in your take on this debate that's happening online. A poll from 2023 is causing a great deal of debate among atheists, many of them embarrassed by the results. The poll found that atheists are more likely to support minors undergoing gender transition than any other religious belief. And only 1 in 3 Douglas of atheists support a ban on transitioning minors. How can that be when atheists, and I am one, we're supposed to hold science-based, evidence-based beliefs, and I have trouble reconciling that with these results.
Well, you know, Rita, I don't think that anyone has, or any one group has a sort of prerogative on reason and rationalism. Atheists tend to say that they want to adhere in their moral frames to principles of reason and rationalism. I would simply say that this is a demonstration of something we've seen many times before, which is that the most reasonable and rational people can sign up to the most unreasonable and irrational cults. The gender woo-woo transition cult is one of the cults of our time. In previous ages, some of these people would have tried to work out how to turn base metals into gold. But we don't live in an age of alchemy. We live in the age of bizarre transition surgery where cack-handed and wicked surgeons try to turn boys into girls and girls into boys. And they have as much success as alchemists did in the past. I'm very sorry for atheists who've fallen for this. But I would say that it should be a warning to them that actually, even if you make reason and rationalism your gods, you may fail to live up to your ideals. And these people in that poll, Rita, most certainly have failed to live up to those ideals.
Douglas Murray, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for your time this evening.
Great pleasure. Thank you.
So guys, first of all, I'm going to talk on, the first clip we watched. I would say that when it comes down to terrorism, you hardly see terrorists, not covering their face, not putting on a mask. Like, you hardly see that. And sometimes I just wonder, like the same thing Douglas said, I just wonder, wait, so definitely you putting on a mask means that what you're doing is not right. Like you have to know. Because if not, you would come and face it. It's just like people that are doing protests. People doing protests, you hardly see them covering their face with masks. Why? Because they know what they want. They know what they are rooting for. But then you covering your you covering your face with a mask, then you definitely know that what I'm doing is not right. And I don't want anybody to know it's me doing it. So you definitely know you're wrong. And then, why would you kidnap people and put them in your house? Like, I love the moral lesson of what Douglas said. Like, literally, do not kidnap people at all. Do not kidnap people. Why will you be kidnapping people? Like, it's not right. I mean, the rate of kidnapping has gone really high. And you saying that Israel should have sent warning, like, literally, like, let's just talk about this. I feel like if they had sent a warning, they would have killed the hostages. Like, there's no two ways about it. They would have killed the hostages, or they would have done something even more terrible, more horrific. Because why? They know that Israel is coming for them. Israel is coming for them. So definitely they have to stop their game. Like, you shouldn't send warning. Like, I'm happy they were able to, rescue 4 of the hostages. And when it comes down to atheists, I made a statement when she said it like that. I agree, because I feel like atheists do not believe in anything. They don't believe in any God or anything. And let's take, for example, Islam and Christianity. Now, when it comes down to, gender, surgery, and all those things, turning boys into girls and girls into boys, through surgery, I personally feel like those surgeons are evil. I say it on a normal day. I had this conversation with a friend, and I was like, these people are evil. And it mostly has to do with teenagers, like these young people that their minds are not stable. At the teenage age, you are going through puberty, you're going through different things, and your head is filled up, and you just feel like, I don't like being a girl. My breast is too big. Nah, I want to chop it off. I just want to be free like a man. You are saying it because of the things you are experiencing when you're going through. You're not ready yet. Your mind is not fixed yet. Your mind is not there yet. I'm saying it because I know the things I thought of when I was a teenager. I mean, like, there were so many things going through my head. You think that A lot of people think that it's just about when you're an adult, that's only when you have problems. No, a lot of teenagers go through a lot of things. I mean, just last weekend, a friend of my friend committed suicide. Why? And like, he looks like a happy soul. Like, all his videos, his pictures, you could see that he was happy. But nobody knew this boy was depressed, to the extent that such a happy soul, they were so stunned, that so shocked that such a happy soul could actually kill himself. Now, like, you don't know the things these teenagers go through. I was a teenager before. You all were a teenager before. You don't know the things people pass through. Like, many people enjoy their teenage age, but many people had to deal with a loss. It comes, like, you're in school, it comes with mental stress, it comes with emotional trauma. Like, this thing, and when the mental state is like at risk, it's a really bad situation, trust me. So, like, at that point, they're not ready, because they have to think. There's so many people that overthink. They have to think a lot of things through, and like, it's hard for them. And then they come to you, they say, oh, I want to be a boy, I don't like what I have. I want to chop off my breast and everything. And then you're like, oh, okay, because you're doing study. That you're being evil. Like, literally, I would recommend therapy to those kids, because you're still very young, and I feel like you're going through a lot for you to even think about what you want. Maybe when you're at a more reasonable age, let's say your 20s, early 20s or so, I know that you're starting to understand life better, and then you saying you know what you want for yourself, I can agree with you. But at teenage age, you're just new to the whole process, the whole life process, and then you are scheduling dates for them to have surgeries. That is you being a very wicked person. I'm not even going to lie right now. So when it comes down to 80s, I would say that, you know, we Christians, we believe that you should not, like, we have our beliefs. We have so many beliefs, and we know that the whole gender surgery thing is not the right thing to do. And I believe the same goes for Muslims. So when you have these beliefs that are guiding you from doing certain things because you know that they are not good, well, the atheists do not have any belief at all. They just, I think they believe in science, right? I don't know, I'm not sure, but like, I feel they believe in science. But like, them seeing it, they may actually adhere to it. But we that have those beliefs telling us that you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't wear this, you shouldn't wear that, you shouldn't go, like, we have these beliefs and then we live according to them. So that's why I would like, oh, okay, I actually believe that. But guys, you tell me what you think about this. Please don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section. But this is a free space where we can debate our own opinions and thoughts, guys. Let's come down to the comment section and talk about this. They had their debates, we've watched their debates, we've watched what they had to say. Now it's time for us to converse our own opinions, ideas, and everything in the comment section. So do well to put down your comments, what you think about this. And if you want to debate me, like anything I said that that doesn't work in your favor, please put it down in the comment section. I'll be there to give you your replies. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys.